agriculture to infrastructure, because Kenya has a very ambitious broadband policy towards becoming a digitally transformed nation. I think from where I come from, it could not have been a better place as we move towards the next.
Yes, Mercy. Now go back to the question I asked you. What do you understand to be the role and duties of a secretary to the cabinet?
Thank you, Chair. The role of the Secretary to the Cabinet is captured in Article 154 of the Constitution, and this is a very critical office because it sits to support the progression of government business, meaning it sits to execute the different policy agendas that would enable achieve the economic transformation agenda going forward. As Secretary of the Cabinet, this is a role that carries a very high threshold of accountability and trust. Indeed, it carries a responsibility that would require one to be very well aware of the subject issues as to prepare them for prosecution at the cabinet in liaison with the various cabinet secretaries. And I am aware that there's a lot of technical capacity that has been availed to enable this kind of quality progression of matters to the cabinet to enable individual and collective decision making going forward. This role not only enables decision making, which is one part, it also enables and facilitates execution of those decisions by way of liaising with the various ministries, the various issues they may be having any enablement. And I recognize that the current Executive Order number 1 of 2022 does actually clarify clearly about the need for liaison and coordination across the board in order to enable the speediness or the efficiency of execution of this role. This office also has other attendant duties, such as chairing the assumption of office, swearing in, and other ceremonial duties, and any other duty that may be delegated by the President or the Cabinet, as the case may be.
Now, just 1 minute, Kimani. Article 35 of the Constitution gives, let me just finish this, then I'll give to you, gives every citizen the right to information.
Yes.
Now, as Secretary of the Cabinet, you emerge out of Cabinet and you are confronted by Robert Mbui, who demands to know under Article 35 what you have been discussing. How do you conduct yourself there?
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Chair. Indeed.
You've understood the question?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Indeed, one of the roles of this office is to communicate decision-making to the public, to the mwananchi, because any decision made is made in trust for the benefit of the mwananchi. However, this office, because of the nature of business it handles, is couched within a framework of confidentiality and secrecy. And it is therefore important that before communication is made, it is packaged in such a way that it is fit for consumption by the mwananchi and in keeping with the safeguards that are provided for in the space of confidentiality and secrecy.
Just on a point of order, because there is a question I